Well, hello. It's the day after Christmas, Boxing Day, and we're just about to cross a little stream in the forest called Docken's Water, because we're off to an annual event, which is always takes place on Boxing Day, and that's the point to point. Now, because it gets very wet, the Forest Commission. We're just crossing. That's the point that we're crossing the stream there, near a ford, and we couldn't park close by the point to point because the Forest Commission now issue permits and only issue 250 permits to use those car parks up there because pressure on the forest and parking, and they have to pick there's a different place every year, but they do have to pick a dry place. Anyway, we're going up this wooded slope, Free Worms Hill, lovely name, and there's a lot of holly on this slope. Now, the New Forest point to point is probably one of the real point to points that's in the country, because nobody knows the starting point of this race until the night before. They have to phone up and they're given their starting place depending on what sort of race it is, whether they're juniors, veterans or the main race. So they can approach from both sides, and the winners usually are the people with the fittest ponies and the greatest knowledge of the forest. Now that's the view off to the west. That's towards Slowden Enclosure and Slowden Wood, which is another lovely part of the forest. Now this point to point, it runs very deeply in the culture of the commoners, because these things are social events as much as anything else. And as we get closer, we can start to hear we'll hear the tannoys, and we'll soon be on the edge of the finishing course. Most of the racing ponies have to be purebred New Forest. Now you can see the flags. That's the finishing line, and there are two sort of lines of that have been cordoned off, and they're quite wide apart this year. And we're on the southern side. Now, this organisation, the New Forest Pony Breeding and Cattle Society, they organise this event, and they really organise it very well. It's a registered charity, and it's one of the many forest societies. You can see here we're on the southern side, and we're strung along this line that's been laid there to stop people getting into the course. We could have crossed to the other side, but we didn't. So we'll see how it goes. Now they're a long way away, but I hope you can see them. That's one of the first races. It's a very doggy event. It's an opportunity for people to walk their dogs after Christmas. You can see it's not incredible number of people, but it is very much a forest affair. And there's certainly plenty of dogs here. Now this was a good race.
It's the widest line I've ever seen.
Is there any of a nasty accident?
Well, don't know.
I thought I'd get myself into the video for a few seconds. Now somebody's come off, but the horse seems to know its way. Just taking it easy. Now this was possibly the best race of the day.
Flipped over. Blue was at the back. Now dark blue is dead.
Well, look at dark blue. Dark blue's going to win.
Yes, it's just going to take it. Look at that. That was a good race.
Now we're on our way to find a forest pub where we can have a pint. Cross the river again, the Docklands Water. Now I'm going to leave you with a photograph taken last year by the Lymington Times, and it was obviously a long distance lens, but that does give you the atmosphere of the races. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you did, please click a like and maybe subscribe so you can see another one. Goodbye.